I hope everyone's having a great evening. You know, I feel a little cooler because we were 95, now we're 94.
No, I think it's because you just cranked that air down and it's freezing in here. No.
That is cold in here. Yeah.
It is. No, you have to do that. It's so hot outside that it can even be dangerous if you're going to be out there for any length of time, especially with strenuous activities. And we have an excessive heat warning in effect until 9 p.m. So we're still dealing with that heat, dangerous heat, for a couple more hours at least. And then heat advisories, that goes for everybody, highlighted in orange there. And that's for tomorrow because we're going to deal with round 2 tomorrow. And that means we're going to be looking at temperatures between 95 and some spots maybe even closing in at 100 degrees tomorrow afternoon. I think most of us, though, will be in the mid-90s. The smoke just really limits us from seeing those temperatures continuing to climb. But the extreme heat is still sticking around, that's for sure. We have extreme fire danger, too. Dealing with that heat, you have really low humidity, and we're going to see the winds kick up, too, tomorrow afternoon. So please be careful. Areas highlighted in red under the most extreme fire danger, but we're going to start to see the fire danger creep back up again east of the Cascades over the next few days as we start to change this weather pattern around. It's important to remember that the fuels are just really dry everywhere, so you should just think fire danger all the time because that is about the case out there. Out there right now, we're at 98 in Tiger, 96 in Beaverton, back towards Forest Grove, we're in the mid-90s, so temperatures are starting to come down just a little bit. We're in the low to mid-90s still as you slide to the east, but keep in mind temperatures this time of the year should be in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees, and so we are way beyond that. Up and down I-5, we're in the mid-90s up towards Vancouver, back towards the coast, upper 70s for Astoria, but you top down the 80s today. It won't be quite that warm tomorrow, but it should be fairly nice for the first half of the day. Central and eastern Oregon, temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Newport at 64 after temperatures near 70 earlier today. This evening, we're still in the 90s at 7 o'clock for the valley, low 80s by 10 o'clock, and then eventually in the upper 70s, and it's still going to be quite a bit hazy. Lows tonight down into the low to mid 60s, and then we'll see those temperatures crank right back up again tomorrow afternoon. And we're going to have to watch for more smoke again tomorrow because we're going to see early in the day those winds still coming in from the east and northeast, and this is what it's looked like for the gorge just about all afternoon long. As a time lapse for you starting at right around 2 o'clock up until just within the past few minutes, and you can see that smoke has just inundated that area. Very tough to see, and it's very hard on you too, especially if you're sensitive to some of those particles in the air, so you want to be careful. That's going to be the case tomorrow. This big dome of high pressure, it acts like a lid and it keeps all that stuff in place. You get a gentle breeze and it starts to blow the smoke into some other areas too, but that whole thing heads east, and then we're going to see a lot of that smoke be able to mix out of here, which will help with the air quality, but it does mean, again, that the fire danger is going to go up east of the Cascades, and it also means a good thing here that we're going to get a cool down starting on Thursday. So westerly winds kick in. You'll notice Thursday morning some cloud cover around, and then it's highs in the 70s both Thursday and Friday before the heat returns again for the weekend. So we'll start to see those changes for the coast tomorrow. Second half of the day, a sunny start, then a cloudy finish. Temperatures topping out in the 70s to 60s down in Newport. I-5, we're in the mid to upper 90s again. Heat advisory and areas of smoke, especially early in the day. Central and eastern Oregon back to the 90s, smoky skies, and the winds will stay fairly light there. For the Cascade Mountains, we're looking at temperatures topping out in the upper 80s towards Government Camp, 90s for Hood River. We'll start off with an easterly wind, and then it starts to switch direction for the afternoon hours, switching out to southwest as we start to see those weather changes. Your 7-day forecast, Thursday, Friday, looking pretty good. We'll have partly sunny skies Friday, but I still think we'll see a decent amount of sunshine, at least for Thursday afternoon, and we'll see temperatures in the upper 70s, which will feel great, and then it's back to the sunshine and upper 80s for the weekend, so the heat continues.
All right. Thank you, Kristen.
We'll be right back.